Okay, you can make shoes out of yarn. If you get a leather bottom, you can order leather bottoms online, um, probably through Amazon or something like that. But you can make shoes out of cotton yarn and leather bottoms. And I don't know if they're washable or not, but most shoes are not washable, really, so I don't guess that would create a problem. Um, but anyway, I wanted you to know you can make shoes. I made shoes out of cotton yarn, but I didn't put leather bottoms on them. I put cotton bottoms on them, and they're like little house slippers that I have, and they're very comfortable, but they're not very useful because I can't wear them outside. So if I had the leather bottoms, I could wear them outside. I don't know about rubber, if you could buy rubber bottoms or not, but I would do leather bottoms because nobody knows how to make rubber. People do know how to make leather. So anyway, that's just a little homemade recipe. Oh, by the way, this is just a guess, but when they make cereal, can you make it out of cookies? Like Cookie Crisp. Could you make it out of cookie type, like make little tiny cookies and then make cereal out of little tiny cookies? It's just a thought, but women do a lot more than they think they do. By crocheting, you're doing a lot more than you think you're doing. And by baking, you're doing a lot more than you think you're doing when you're cooking. That's very valuable. People think it's not that valuable to sit around and do housework or whatever, but it is very valuable if you do it. If you aren't lazy, if you actually do it. But so anyway, I wanted you guys to know that I am trying to make stuff. I wanted to make a tent, and I can't make a tent by crocheting a tent because it's obviously not rainproof. So I have an idea to put clay on the tent, on the crocheted tent, to make it rainproof, to make it out of clay basically and crocheted material. But so I have a lot of primitive ideas. Some of them work, some of them don't. Some of them are lousy. But yeah, so I'm still thinking of things. I'm still doing things. I think that I'm trying to build stuff. I'm trying to learn how to build stuff because I obviously can't build a car, but I'm trying to learn how to maybe I want to be able to put a bicycle together, even if it's wooden, with wooden gears and I say gears, spokes, with wooden spokes and wooden pedals, and even if it's made out of wood, basically, I want to be able to put a bicycle together of some sort, even if it's a toy, because I feel like that would be useful. But I wish I could put a real bicycle together. I'm not into trying to put together a car because I can't do that, obviously. I'm not smart enough to put together a car, but I want to put together a bicycle at some point. I don't know how because it's got rubber on it. And like I said, I could make the wheels out of wood because tree trunks are naturally round anyway. But you could make the wheels out of wood and you could make gears for it, but you couldn't, and you could attach the pedals to the gears. But it would be like a little toy bicycle for a kid or something like that. Because you wouldn't have rubber and air in the rubber to inflate the tires and all that. But it might work. I don't know. It's worth a try. but I want to, like, I consider bicycles a good possession to have, because a good investment, because they allow you to travel way better than you would be able to on foot, and they're only like a couple $100. So that's the price is really low on them, compared to what you would think it would be for a traveling vehicle, basically. But the problem with them, of course, is the roofs, the shelter on them. You get wet if it rains. Um, but they make basically bicycles, but they make velomobiles, and they call them, that's what they call them, is velomobiles, and they're covered bicycles. They look like rockets, and they're covered bicycles is what they are. But it's not worth it for the price adjustment. When a bicycle, you could wear a raincoat with a bicycle and get where you're going. It's really not worth it for the price difference. But it kind of is, because it's a step toward a car. Um, but I think bicycles are really cool.